question is, what is context-free grammar? Context-free grammar is basically denoted by 4 tuple notation. Okay. G is equals to V, T, E, and S, where V is finite set of non-terminals it is also referred as variables. Okay. T is finite set of terminal symbols. T is finite set of production rules. And last but not least, S is referred as starting variable for a grammar. Okay. Okay. For example, if we say S gives A S B bar A B. Now here, if you see the symbols which are written in small letters are referred as a terminal symbols or input alphabet. Okay, here we are using 2 terminal symbols A and B, where V in this example is nothing but the starting variable which we are referring as a S. Only one variable is available. P is nothing but the set of production rule. So whatever number of productions which you have designed for any given grammar, like here we have S gives A S B as a one production and S gives AB as another production. This whole set is referred as a P. And last but not least, S. Since here we just have one variable, that variable itself is acting as a starting symbol. Okay, starting symbol or starting variable. This is an example of basically what a grammar look like. So how do we write the grammar? We'll see now the examples of grammar. One after another we'll go on constructing the grammars, and we'll see how those grammar will yield into the required string of terminals. Okay. Now, do you have any questions, Himanshu, on this?
No, sir.
Great. Now we'll see the first example of grammar now, how to construct the grammar. We'll see the construction of a grammar which will generate set of palindrome strings. Okay. CFG for generating palindrome strings over A comma B. Now what does it mean? That we have terminal symbols available as a and B. Okay. And the terminal strings, the strings which will be generated by the grammar should be of the nature of that they read same forward and backward, which is nothing but the palindrome, right? If we say let W be the set of strings which represents the palindrome string over A comma B, we can say that epsilon is a palindrome, single symbol A is a palindrome, B is a palindrome, two length palindrome could be AA, BB, three length palindrome could be AAA, BBB, ABA, BAB, right? And so on. In this way, we can construct the variety of strings which is of palindrome in nature. If you see here, and we know that the definition of palindrome which says that the string should read same forward and backward. That means when we are reading it from the left hand side as well as from the right hand side, the string should be same. What does it mean? That your first symbol getting generated should be similar to the last symbol in all the cases. If the first symbol is A, last symbol is also A. If the first symbol is B, last symbol is also B. Here if we see, first symbol and last symbol are same. That means middle symbol is what? Nothing. Nothing means we represent it with the help of epsilon. Okay. So basically, what does it mean? That at any moment of time, we must be in position to generate the first symbol and last symbol, or a symbol and its reciprocal symbol available from the right hand side. So it can be written like this. S gives, this is a string with a zero length. So S gives epsilon. Then string with one length, that is A, it will generate A, or it can generate B also. And thereafter, it may go for this, or otherwise. So this is for single length string. Then S gives we have starting symbol and ending symbol should be same. So ASA. Likewise, same for BSB also. BSB. Okay. This can continue for any length, which will get terminated with A, B, or epsilon. So we can write this grammar as G is equals to variable is single, one, S. Terminal symbols are A and B, which are nothing but alphabet which is given in the given problem. P is a set of production rules. This is your P. And last but not least is starting symbol S. Okay. Let's assume that we want to generate the strings of palindrome from this given this created grammar. How to proceed further? We can simply say like this. If our string W, let's say I, is equals to A, B, A, B, A, file and string. How to generate this? Let's assume that this is your first rule, this is your second rule, this is your third rule, fourth rule, and fifth rule of the grammar. Okay, so as gives. Now this begins and ends with A. From S, we have the total two productions, production rule number 2 and production rule number 4, which can lead to generation of A. But if we directly go for application of S gives A, that is rule number 2, our string will end here itself and we won't be in position to produce a string with file length. So what is needed is we can go for this rule number 4 first. So A, S, A would be the better way to proceed further. Now from this S we generated this whole string. We have another variable available here S, with the help of which we must be in position to generate this block. Now this block starts with B, and the grammar's rules which can lead into generation of B are rule number 3 and rule number 5. So if we go with rule number 3 again, we will be in position to get only A, B, A, which is not our result. Rather, we want A, B, A, B, A. So we must go for rule number 5, which will give us A, B, S, B, A. Okay, that means this S has generated BSB. Last but not least, again go for using this alone, only variable available with this. And our objective is to go for A, B, A, B, A, out of which this has been already generated. This also has been already generated. Okay. So what is left with us is only a single A. So that we can very easily take with the help of rule number 2. So A, B, A, B, A. In this way, we can generate the required string with the help of the grammar which we have created here, right? Which satisfies the definition that CFG for generating palindrome string over A comma B. If any query, please let me know. Himanshu, over to you.
सर फिर इसका ट्री भी बनाना पड़ता है ना सर अपन को डेरिवेशन ट्री वी हैव टू मेक डेरिवेशन ट्री
Correct. Derivation tree you're talking about. This, what I did here right now is I just given the derivation. Okay. This can be very well replaced with derivation tree also. Let me show you how we can go for construction of derivation tree for the same example, right? Basically, the derivation tree is nothing but pictorial representation of the derivation process. Okay, let's start with S. What we did earlier, since the starting variable, starting symbol was A, we have gone for rule number 4, right? Which led to A, S, A. Okay. Now from this S, we have taken V, that is rule number 5. V, S, B, latter. From this single A which is available, we have taken middle symbol, that is A. This is called as derivation tree, where the string generated read from left to right. If we read it like this, from left to right, what we are getting is A followed by B, followed by A, followed by again B, followed by A, which is nothing but our required string. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.